Joining me to discuss this is the Chairman, National Interest Forum, Kabiru Shitu. He joins me on Zoom to make sense of some of these security on phone, rather. It's okay. Now, Kabiru, it's good to have you join me now. Good morning and happy, or good afternoon and happy Independence.
Hello, good afternoon.
Now, I know you listened to the President's address or broadcast this morning. He talked about several things, but if we're looking at it from the perspective of security, there was a line he used, and he said, "We are winning." When it comes to winning the war against insecurity, from the perspective he's saying it, I wonder what you make of that view. Kabiru Shitu, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
All right. Okay, I'm asking, the president said we are winning the war against insecurity. I wonder what you think of that.
About insecurity. Come with your question.
Okay. I'm afraid we can't hear you very well. Maybe
I'm hearing you.
Okay, if you can hear me for the last time, let me ask you, I'm saying that if you listened to the broadcast earlier by the president, he said we are winning the war against insecurity. What's your take on this?
Yes, we are winning the war because if you look at 2015, where nobody can even stay in Abuja, where even the police headquarters was bombed, today, we have relative peace in the cities where you find out that the issue of insurgent is no more, the issue of bombing has get out of life. And you can see the converts from the Boko Haram are now in numbers coming out from their hidden to give themselves up. Now, what we are now facing is at the insurgents in the northwest. And if you look at these few 2-3 weeks, we are already winning because most of the leaders have been arrested. Most are already in the hand of the security. Measures are taken that take pains from the citizens, but we have to go through this pain for the citizens to have to be able to have good security. That's the measure of either taking off the network from some states, as it's happening rightly in Kaduna, in some part of Kaduna state. These are measures that enhance the national security, that we as a citizen must join hands with the security organs to even also give information if we see these people running around our area. So we are winning. There's a peace in the cities. There's a lot of countries, and as people, it is time for us to now look at the interests of the country. And that is why we are talking that it's time for National Interest Forum to come on board, for people that the interest of the country is the first thing in your heart, not yourself. Because if you take your personal interest, that is the I've seen over years now. When people will take allocation, the governors will take allocation and abandon the rural area. The rural area now has become a problem, again, of the criminals. So we are saying, let us put ourselves, the country first, not where you come from, not who you are, but what can we do for this country to stand the test of time. At 61 that we are celebrating today, we should start thinking of the country, national interest first, and that is the aim of National Interest Forum. Let's look at the collective interest of the country. Let us not hit up politics to say, the North or the South. The security is very, very good. And when you are thinking of security, we must also urge ourselves that not only a bombing or insurgent or thing, but also issue of food security. It is time for us to now look at how we can now put food in the table of Nigerians. And and those are what the insurgent wanted to cause. Cost of the insurgent today, that is why we are not being able. You can see that food is becoming, the price of food items is skyrocketing. because those people in the farm, this is the time of vetting. So those criminals also now use this time to be able to drive people away from their farm, take all the products for them to be able to utilize. And that is costing the country a lot. So we must put national interest first. We must look at how the country is even be better before we hit the politics about political or something. Either you are from the south, either you are from the west, either from the east. What should be at the major issue now is how do we salvage this country first. It is because I have country, I think I'm a governor of the southeast. It's because the country is there that you are governor of the north. It's because the country is there that I'm Shitu Mohammed today. If country is not there, where me and you will have been. So security is an effort, is our all Nigerian business.
Okay.
Don't look at it as only government business. No, it's our business.
All right. Thank you very much for your thought and insight into all of this. From the perspective of hope, we are winning the war, and if we keep it that way, for all of us to work together, then we'll have a better place. Thank you very much, Kabiru Shitu, the Chairman, National Interest Forum. We appreciate you for this.